Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Eric from Alpha Geek Inc., and welcome to the latest news, reviews, and everything geek. Today, we'll be going over Overwatch's newest hero, spoiler alert, it's McCree version 2.0, as well as a look at Turtle Rock's latest IP, Back for Blood. So let's get into it, shall we? Releasing on May 24, 2016, Overwatch became a hit in not only the online community, but as well as the esports community. With a 9 out of 10 critique from GameSpot and a 91 Metacritic score, Overwatch became deserving of its highly praised reviews. But over the years, its popularity has slowly waned, mimicking the culture that had taken over its developer. Toxicity as well as questionable decisions slowly lowered the fan base of Overwatch. In order to remedy the controversies already plaguing it, Blizzard has decided to rename one of Overwatch's popular heroes, Jesse McCree. Soon to go by the name Cole Cassidy, the decision was made to change the name of McCree, who was named after a developer who was accused of sexual harassment. Though the thought is admirable, let's be honest, they should have just named him Matthew Mercer. I mean, look at this man. His very name screams Cowboy in it. While Overwatch won't be disappearing in the dark abyss of no support, and with Overwatch 2 on the horizon, fans can only hope that conditions get better at Blizzard for the sake of the fans and employees who work there. My current review of Overwatch in its current state is 3 out of 5 geeks. Till more content is released as well as toxic chat and griefers are dealt with, most fans will simply jump ship to the next latest game, especially with Battlefield 2042 and Halo Infinite multiplayer coming out soon. This has been an Alpha Geek News. Does Turtle Rock's spiritual successor Back for Blood have what it takes to carry the mantle, or should it have stayed in the filing room? Let's take a look at Back for Blood and the potential it brings to the gaming community. We'll be taking a look at how the storyline and the characters make or break it, as well as how the gameplay compares to its predecessors. This review is based off my personal experience playing the game on the Xbox Series X, and of course I would love to hear your opinions on this blood splattering game in the comments below. So let's get to it. Back for Blood was created by Turtle Rock Studios, creators of Left 4 Dead and Evolve. Back for Blood takes place in Pennsylvania in the fictional city of Finleyville. There you take on the Ridden, humans infected with a parasitic devil worm, which mutates them into fast and aggressive monsters, hell-bent on spreading to every living creature. Survivors cling to survival in makeshift camps and fortresses that do little to stop the advance of these creatures. At the start of the campaign, you take on the role of 1 out of 4 characters known as Cleaners, a specialized group of survivors who take the fight to the Ridden. With the intro out of the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the story and the characters. In total, there are 8 playable characters, though 4 are locked till certain requirements are met. In the beginning, you'll have access to Evangelo, Holly, Walker, and Mom, the core group of the campaign. The campaign consists of 4 acts with different amount of missions in each one. Act 1, 13 missions. Act 2, 10 missions. Act 3, 9 missions. Act 4, 1 mission. The game does have 2 modes at the moment. Campaign, quick play counts as part of campaign, and Swarm. Swarm is the equivalent to Left 4 Dead versus mode, in which opposing teams take turns becoming cleaners and special infected in a battle to see who survives longest. Going back to the campaign for a moment, it consists of only 33 missions. With a total of 33 missions, the game seems almost too short for the average player to keep them coming back, but that's where Back for Blood surpasses its predecessors. Back for Blood has a unique system known as corruption cards that change how the mission goes every new playthrough, whether it be time events known as Hunted, where cleaners must race against a short timer as hordes descend upon them, special infected with upgraded abilities such as armor and more defense, or flock of birds that alert the Ridden of your presence. No mission playthrough is repetitive, as different corruption cards keep the game fresh and challenging. One thing I have enjoyed, and absolutely hated with a passion that burns, is the difficulty settings in the game. Recruit, Veteran, Nightmare determine whether you'll be bombarded by hordes of zombies and special infected, or will have an opportunity to progress through the mission, though only with proper equipment and decks, which we'll get into in a bit. So personally, I have loved this game so far. Despite a few ongoing issues which are being resolved by Turtle Rock Studios, graphic wise the game looks wonderful and extremely gory. You will notice your character absolutely drenched in red and blood. The bots in the game are by far the most MUB, most useful bots in any game I have played. The accuracy and on-point assistance when surrounded by hordes have made some runs in the game far more manageable than random people online. Though I will note the bots have been buggy in certain areas, especially in places that do not let you return to previous locations. An example being when your bots just stay stuck and do not continue on with the team, thus preventing you to move till either a Ridden shows up to knock some sense into it. My love and hate relationship with this game stems from the brutal way the difficulty ramps up from recruit to veteran. In recruit, the difficulty is just right where it's not constantly causing unimaginable rage and enough satisfaction knowing I beat the mission really well. Veteran ramps up the difficulty to sadistic level of torture with Nightmare being its own circle of hell. Despite the upsetting difficulty, players have beaten these levels already, so they are doable. But I know right now with the cards I have, I'm just a kid playing Call of Duty on my phone against a pro player on a high-end PC. That just motivates me to continue gaining supply points to spend on the supply lines to find the right cards for a veteran deck run. Available right now on the Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, 5, and PC. I played this game on the Xbox Series X, and this review was not sponsored. I just really love video games and want to try to promote the games that I really enjoy playing. Thank you everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Eric from Alpha Geek Inc. This has been an Alpha Geek News. Thank you. You have yourself a wonderful good morning, good afternoon, and evening. I'll see you in the next video.